You know, the David Goggins thing is extreme. That's extreme. Okay, that's easy to pinpoint out. Any good coach will tell you that's stupid. Don't do that. Cain Velasquez didn't quite reach his full ceiling either. Yes, Cain was a 2-time UFC champion, and yes, you know, it was a great accomplishment, but I thought Cain could have been the greatest of all time, and there was a lot of things that happened that shouldn't have happened, that partly my fault, partly everybody's fault.
What do you think these things are?
Well, the number one thing is Cain Velasquez doesn't have a stop button. And me as a coach, idiot that I was, I didn't realize that this guy needs to be held back. His body gets tired, and when your body gets tired and beat up the way it does, then you start breaking down. But then as time went on, he started getting injured. I said to him, I go, Cain, I'm really confused on why you're getting injured. I go, did you ever get injured in wrestling? He goes, no. I go, they don't train as much. They don't put as much time. Their body doesn't get run down as much.
Yes.
So that's when I started thinking, damn it. Another thing too that Cain used to say, you know, he'd come to the corner and goes, I'm hot. I go, chill down. Don't worry about it. You know, just relax, do this. And
in the fight, in between rounds?
Sparring, not the real fight. It's sparring. I'm hot. I'm like, well, just do this. And then it wasn't until a little while later, he goes, Hob, you're not getting me. I go, what do you mean? He goes, no, I'm hot. I'm boiling. I go, oh. So I used to pour water on him to chill him out. So what is that doing? His engine is overheating. Man, I should have picked that up. You know, and there was a lot of things, like I said, we're all to blame in his not meeting the greatest, because I think he should have been the greatest heavyweight of all time. I think at one particular time, there was nobody that could ever beat this guy. Still to this day, I look at him at his best, and I still don't think anybody could have beat him. It was the downfall to coaching. It was the downfall to many elements around him, himself too. So, you know, I have to live with that.
But you didn't personally push him.
No.
So how can you blame yourself?
No, because you're as a coach, you're supposed to know these things. Even if you don't know them, you're supposed to know them.
But if you were pushing him, like, for example, the David Goggins style, is you have to go above your limit. That's where you can blame yourself, because you pushed him over his limits, but you didn't know.
No, I never pushed him to that limit, but
Yeah.
You're also supposed to know what your fighter's doing. You're all supposed to know is, hey, how come you're tired? How you feeling? You're not asking these questions. That's on you. You know, the David Goggins thing is extreme. That's extreme. And you cannot do that type of training if you're going to do an MMA sport, because you will break. Your body will break. But if you do that sport for like what they're doing to get the endurance and the mental capacity, it's fantastic. But for competition, your body will break. For the mental part, it's probably a fantastic thing if you feel you need to work that. But the way I look at something like that is, if you're meant to be a champion, you're going to be a champion. Mm-hmm. You don't need to work that mental that strong. You know, a champion rises no matter what.
You're right. And I respect the fact that you're taking ownership and saying that it's part of your problem. I mean, that's what shows the difference between a leader and a great leader, is the one who takes ownership in his mistakes. But I honestly can't say it's you, because it's him. He should know when he should stop. He can't feel what he's feeling. You don't know what pain he's going through, so he should be more open about it.
Granted, I agree with what you're saying, but the coach I am now, I was coaching him back then.
Yeah.
It would have been a different story.
So now you can look at one of your students and like, this guy is tired.
I can look at my mistakes and I can fix them. Now I can. That's why I blame myself, because I didn't learn it quick enough. He was so coachable. It was ridiculous. With him in the corner, he's one of those guys that I would say, switch this, switch that. He would do it right as I'm telling him. He was like Islam Makhachev in that regard, where if we give him instructions, he will do it. But the one problem was, we would do it when his body was run down. So who's to blame for that? We are. Me, specifically me, because I'm the head coach. I didn't pay attention to it because I figured this guy's got cardio for days. Hey, he could do this, he could do that. Yeah, he does have cardio for days, but his body is only one body. It can only go so far.